Students, today I am going to take your class lesson number 3, Gopal and the Hilsa Fish. This is a very beautiful lesson. This lesson is in the form of comic book. I think you have read comic book also when you were a small child, and in this lesson only pictures speak, and this is the dialogue form of writing. So one person is saying and second one person is listening, and if that person is thinking, there is dot dot dot. So this lesson goes like this. Before you read, here is a question the writer wants to ask the students. Have you ever read a comic book? A comic book contains stories told mainly through pictures. You know very well, I told you. And comic book only pictures speak. They are narrating the stories. Gopal and Hilsa fish. Hilsa fish is a very costly, very very precious, very expensive fish, and it was so cheap once, so that is why everyone was speaking about Hilsa fish. Even in the court of king, people were talking about Hilsa fish. The lesson goes like this. It was the season for the Hilsa fish. Fishermen could think of nothing but Hilsa fish. Everyone, not fishermen, every person, every man, women, they were thinking about Hilsa fish. They were talking about Hilsa fish. Fishmongers sold nothing but Hilsa fish. Because why they were? Because it was a very very cheap, very very cheap, and not expensive. One person who was selling Hilsa fish, he is saying, "Come, buy. The price of Hilsa is down today." He is asking the people to come and buy Hilsa fish. Householders could talk of nothing but Hilsa fish. Even the ladies, those who are working at home, they are talking about Hilsa fish. How much did you pay for that Hilsa? You won't believe. The person who is selling the Hilsa fish, he was saying, you wouldn't believe it if I told you, because the price of Hilsa fish is so down. So the people who are the customers, they cannot believe listening the price of the Hilsa fish. And in the palace, the courtiers could discuss nothing but Hilsa fish. Your Majesty, you should have seen the huge Hilsa I caught. He was about to finish his talk, and before that, the king was furious. You can see in the picture also, the king was furious. He asked the courtier, "Stop it! Nonsense! Stop it! In the court, you people are talking about Hilsa fish. Are you a courtier or a fisherman?" He asked the courtier, "Are you a courtier or a fisherman? You are talking about Hilsa fish in the court also?" The courtier felt silent with downcast eyes. He was standing with downcast eyes before the king, and he could not speak a single word. The king felt guilty, and after that, when he was standing like this, the king felt guilty because he has scolded his courtier. "I am sorry, I lost my temper." Who said? The king. You can see the Arun Shan, the king said, I am sorry, I lost my temper. It is the season for Hilsa fish, and no one, there is dot 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 means no one could help saying a few words about Hilsa fish. So that is why Jew people are doing like this. So now the king again says, not even Gopal can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa fish. Actually, Gopal was, as you have heard about Akbar Birbal, and in that court, Gopal was the vice person. So that is why the king was saying, not even Gopal can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa fish. So he has given a challenge to Gopal also. Fish, not even for 5 minutes. Hilsa fish. Even the people could not stop saying few words about Hilsa fish. Oh, I think I could, Your Majesty. So you can see Gopal also with bald headed, and he asks, okay, if nobody can stop saying something about Hilsa fish, he will do something for them. So then, let me see you buy a huge Hilsa fish and bring it to the palace without anyone asking you a word about it. So king has given him a challenge, given Gopal a challenge that you have to bring you have to bring a Hilsa fish, and people should not talk to you about Hilsa fish. Even Hilsa fish is with you, you have caught it in the hand, and people could not speak about Hilsa fish. And this is the challenge from the king to Gopal. I accept the challenge, Your Majesty. So Gopal, being a wise person, he has accepted that challenge. So next, you can see page number 38 of your honeycomb. A few days later, why is your face half shaven? So wife is asking. He has made, he has cut his beard from half side. I am dressing up to buy a fish. Wife is so much worried, and she is asking again and again, why is your face half shaven? So what is the matter with you? Why are you smearing yourself with ash? So Gopal, he is smearing his face with the ash, and he has half shaven his face also. So he has made his peculiar shape, peculiar look. I told you I am dressing up to buy a Hilsa fish. Gopal told his wife that he is going to buy Hilsa fish. So that is why he is wearing and half shaven. Listen to me, wife is saying. You can see wife is saying to him, please, you can't possibly go out in those disgraceful rags. Rags means born clothes, torn and born clothes. Disgraceful rags. What are you up to? Why are you going there? Why are you dressed up in a peculiar thing? Peculiar. Yes. How many times must I tell you? Bayman, I am out to buy a huge Hilsa fish. So that person, Gopal, he is a courtier, very wise person, and he is going to buy Hilsa fish. So that is why he has dressed up himself in a peculiar way. It's happened to him. What has happened to him? He is gone mad. Wife is thinking. She is thinking that he is gone mad. So that is why he has dressed himself like in a peculiar thing. So you can see Gopal bought the Hilsa fish and started walking towards the palace. You can see. So on the way, there are so many people he met. So no one was talking about the Hilsa fish. The people were talking about his peculiar had a peculiar look. Mother, look at that man. Is not he comical? The boy is asking his mother. Mother, that person is looking very comical. So you can see he must be a madman. One person is saying to the another, he must be a madman. Hush. Hush means stop. Quiet. I think he is a mystic. Mystic means this person not belong to this society. He has come from the forest. So when Gopal reached the court, what do you want? The watchmen were standing there, and they could not recognize Gopal also. They wanted to know. What do you want? I want to see the king. Gopal asked them. He wanted to see the king. You can't see the king. Get away with you. Because he was dressed up in a peculiar way. So that is why he was saying he was not allowed to enter in the palace. The watchman, the sipahi, the cops, they did not allow him to enter that palace. Gopal began to dance and sing loudly. After that, when he was not allowed to go inside, he started dancing and he started singing loudly. So after that, inside the palace, the man is crazy. The king is thinking, who is dancing and who is singing outside the palace. He was thinking that that man is crazy. Throw him out of the palace at once. I want to see the king. Let me in. That person, he was Gopal insisted that to meet the king. Bring that man to me at once. The king ordered the cops. You should go and bring that person at once to me. Just your majesty. He asked, okay sir. Gopal was brought before the king. It's Gopal. It's Gopal. You can see. The man has lost his mind. The other courtiers were thinking, Gopal has lost his mind. I think it is one of his crazy jokes. One person is thinking, so he is doing something joke, and you can see in the pictures also. King, all right, Gopal, out with it. Why are you dressed up in a ridiculous fashion? Why are you dressed up in a ridiculous fashion, in a disgraceful fashion? Your Majesty, you seem to have forgotten something. Gopal reminded his king that you have forgotten something. The king, forgotten something? Yes, sir. Strangely enough, no one seems to be interested in Hilsa fish today. You can see that challenge was given by the king to Gopal. Nobody should talk about the Hilsa fish, and strangely enough, no one seems to be interested in Hilsa fish today. From the market to the palace and in the court, not a soul has spoken a word about Hilsa fish at that time. And then the king. So, dear boys and girls, only then did the king remember the challenge he had thrown to Gopal. Ha 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 ha! Well, Gopal, congratulations! You have achieved the impossible once again. Thank you very much. Boys and girls, dear students, I want to tell you, if you are sincere enough and you have devoted your time towards what you are doing to do, you will get 100% success in every work. Thank you very much. Question answers of this lesson we will discuss in next video. Thank you.